Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Hello and welcome back to The Wandering Wind, the show where I talk about different things and different thoughts that I think about and different issues that keep me up late at night. In this episode, I'm actually going to be talking about that. My top 10 things that keep me up at night. Now, this is a kind of response video to the Odd Ones Out video, the same name, where he talks about it. So I am going to probably have a couple of things in common with his video. But please go ahead and check out his video as well. He's a great animator, I tell you what. Anyway, number one, Existential Crises. Okay, so many a night I lay awake in bed wondering, what does this all mean? I mean, okay, I know what it all means. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Christ and in God and everything else. But, I mean, as far as what's my life going to mean? What's my life going to make an impact for? What's it all going to end up amounting to at the end of the day? Will people remember me beyond my death? Yada, yada, yada. And that kind of thing keeps me up at night. Not to mention the thought of, okay, as soon as I die, am I immediately with the Lord, or do I go to an intermediary period where I'm either pretty much like I'm asleep and I don't know anything, or do I wait in like a waiting room or a gray area or whatever? That's always fun. Next on the list is neighbors. Oh God, neighbors. There have been times where it's been 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm just about to fall asleep, and the kid next door is banging on something or making some sort of noise, and it's like, ah! And then I'm like, ah, why? Why? I just want to sleep. But, you know, it is what it is. Number three. Storms. I cannot sleep through a storm worth anything. There have been nights where I have woken up from a dead sleep after a huge clap of thunder, or even just after I start hearing the heavy rains of a storm passing through. It's like, oh great, I'm going to be up all night. I don't know what it is about storms and me, but I'm usually a very heavy sleeper. Ask my mom. If she tries to call me in the mornings, sometimes I'm dead to the world. It's like, you can't wake me worth anything. If you try, you're basically trying your luck because it ain't gonna work. Number three. No, number four now. Number four. I guess I'm gonna be doing an top 6 or 7 maybe. Number 4 is gonna be my own gas. Now this is This is embarrassing, but there have been times where late at night or early in the morning, I'm sound asleep and my body has built up a good amount of gas, and I just rip one and I wake myself up from a dead sleep. Either that, or it's not the noise, it's the smell. And I'm like, oh God, why? I mean, seriously. I can wake up from a dead sleep because of that kind of a thing. I can... Number 5. My fan. Okay, so... I use a fan at night because I have possibly either sleep apnea or just regular old asthma. Either way. I've never been tested. I hope to eventually be tested. That way I can actually know. But, I'm going to, I'm going to be seeing about getting that done eventually. But at night I use a fan and I have it directed towards my face so I can get some air in me while I'm asleep. And there have been nights where, for whatever reason, my fan either kicks out or kicks back on after being out. Like if we've had a power outage or something, and it will just, either I'm half asleep and that'll wake me up, or it just won't do anything for me. Number 6, my worries. I have anxiety, really, really, really severe anxiety. I actually have to take medicine for it. That's how bad it is. And the thing is, it doesn't really start on me until about 9, 10 o'clock at night. And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to sleep. I'm going to die if I go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. I'm going to die if I go to sleep. Why? I mean, really, why is this a thing with me? Why am I so afraid of death? Why am I so afraid of sleeping? I don't know, but if I went to a psychologist, they'd probably tell me something along the lines of, oh, well, you're afraid you haven't accomplished anything in your life, and you don't want to leave life without having accomplished something that you can be proud of. Yada, 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 psychobabble, whatever. And so, I just did their job for them. Yes, I did. Number 8, or number 7. Let's go with 8. Number 8. There have been nights that, okay, so while I'm asleep, I use YouTube for a really good reason. I play music from a live station that does jazz music at night. And I play that and I go to sleep. But sometimes, because the way YouTube works, after a while the station switches over to another live station or a live channel. And I get woken up because the music changes. It's like, I don't what? This isn't the stuff I went to sleep with? So there's that. Number 9, this has only happened a couple of times when I've been out at my sister's place taking care of her dogs overnight. But her dogs. Now, usually when I sleep there, I allow them to sleep with me. Because that's the only way they'll shut up. Because if I put them in their kennels for the night and say good night and go to bed, they're yep all night long. So I let them out. I let them into my room out there, and I sleep in the same bed as them. Well, wouldn't you know, dogs aren't exactly the most comfortable bedfellows because... Okay, think about it this way. There's this one time where I allowed them to sleep with me, and it was like 7 or 8 in the morning, and I'm like, oh great, I gotta take you guys out to go potty, and then I gotta bring you back in. So I let them out to go to the restroom. I kind of had to use the restroom myself, then I let them back in, and I'm like, okay, back to bed, girls. Yeah, that wasn't happening. And then once they finally did settle down and did want to lay back down, guess where they laid on? Me! Yeah. One of them laid right across my chest, and the other one took my legs. It's like, really? But yeah. And then number 10, just... sometimes it gets way too hot in my room. Right now I'm sweating, and we got the air on, and it's not that cool, and not that hot outside. We're supposed to be getting down to the 40s tonight, but I'm sweating up a storm. It's like, oh, I can't stay cool, and I have no idea why. But there have been some nights where I go to sleep, and then like 4 or 5 hours into my night, I wake up drenched in sweat and just, I want to go to bed. But I have to get up, go to the restroom, get a wet washcloth, soak myself down, and then take a bigger washcloth and wrap it around my neck and then go back to bed because that'll help me regulate my body temperature. There have been some nights I've just been awful at staying asleep. And so, there were 10 things that keep me up at night. So, what kind of things keep you up at night? Do you think about existential crises that make you go, what is life even for? Or do you, or do you maybe think about what you had to do the next day? Oh, I guess I'll do a number 11. Because I like to go one step beyond. Yeah, I know. Nostalgia critic, whatever. Number 11. I hate when I go to bed at night and I'm trying to go to sleep and then all of a sudden I have the thought of, did I remember to do this today? Or do I have to do this tomorrow? Or when is it that I have to do this again? Or when is this appointment? God. And I'm like, this is why I have Google Calendar, people. Go to sleep. I can remember everything in here. I don't need to have my brain remember. But of course, my brain doesn't remember that. Because late at night, the only thing it wants to know is when is something and why is it and where is it. And yeah, that's my top 11 things that keep me up at night. What are some of your things that you like to talk? What are some of your things that keep you up at night? Let me know down in the comments section below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button below. I would really appreciate it. It helps me ever so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. And have a good night. Try and sleep, would you?